It is here, guys. It has arrived. So we've got the 2020 cryptocurrency calendar. We're going to get into that in just a minute. But first of all, I've got something far more interesting to be talking about. So I've been reading this book lately. It is called The New Market Wizards: Conversations with America's Top Traders, and it is an epic book packed full of strategies for trading. Now, this book was actually written in 1991, but the traders being interviewed in this book were making millions of dollars back in the 80s, just trading really boring stuff like mutual funds, okay? And if you actually take their strategies, put them into trading Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies with the crazy amount of money you can make in this market, you should be doing very, very well. So if you've been struggling trying to make some profits trading cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, Litecoin, XRP, all of that type of stuff, and you're actually not making money, then this video is certainly going to be very interesting to you, because we're going to show you how you can actually have a 95% probability of making at least 20% per year. In fact, by the end of this video, I'm not just going to show you how you could do it, we're also going to show you how you can use our signals to ensure that you're going to be making at least 20% per annum. Compound that over years, you can make a fortune. However, I would suggest that with Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, we're probably only looking at sort of 5 to 10 years of these good days before everything starts to level off. So this is something that you really need to pick up right now and get into right now, and it could set you up for the rest of your life. Now, let's just check out what I've been doing and how I came up with this. So over the course of this year, I've been reading a few books on trading. This one here, The New Market Wizards: Conversations with America's Top Traders by Jack Schwager. Now, this book has been absolutely phenomenal. In here, he interviews a bunch of different Wall Street traders from back in the sort of the 80s. I believe this this book was written back in 1991. So you might be thinking, hey, this stuff might be a bit old, but I'll be honest, because Bitcoin is such a young market, all of this stuff they were doing back in the 80s totally works for Bitcoin. And you're going to see that in just a minute. So the main strategy from the guy that he interviewed was this guy here. This is Gil Blake. And it says here he's a speculator, investor, fund manager who devised an investment strategy known as mutual fund market timing. And in the book, the guy interviewing him, Mr. Schwager, he says the implication is that he has a 95% probability of making 20% per year using Gil Blakes Strategy. And in the 12 years that Schwager was interviewing Blake and watching him trade, Blake averaged a 45% annual return every single year. And obviously that's going to compound and get bigger and bigger and bigger, meaning the amount that he started with just explodes after the 12 years. You know, the guy made millions. Okay, and just to bang home this point that you really need to get into your mind is that he had a 95% probability that he was going to make at least 20%, but he was actually making about 45% trading boring mutual funds of all things. Okay, now if you take his strategy and put it into Bitcoin, crypto, just imagine what we could be making. So I'm just going to explain the strategy and show you how you can really easily implement this into your own trading strategy using some of the tools that we have over on Moocharoo.ninja for free, by the way. So you don't even it's not even going to cost you anything. And yeah, so let's get straight into that. In a nutshell, this is what it was all about. It says we called it the 1 penny rule. So in 2 years worth of data that they had obtained, they found that there was approximately an 83% probability that an uptick in the market or downtick would be followed by a day with a price move in the same direction. So this is exactly what we've been talking about for some time using Hikinashi. And over here on our website, this is pretty much what we've been using for our trading signals, the free trading signals. All you need to do is come down here to trading signals, and we got the swing trading and the day trading, both of which use a very similar to what Gil Blake was using. With swing trading, what you need to do is just check in once per day, just 5 to 10 minutes per day, and you just need to see really if it's a buy signal or a sell signal. It basically works as it says down here. So buy would be you buy it, and then you hodl it, and then you sell, and then you wait out for the market to go back down, and then you buy, hodl, sell, wait out, buy, hodl, sell, wait out, like that all the way down. So right now we've got a buy on PIVX, buy on NEM, and a few sells there probably somewhere. So we've got the day trading. Now this is an hourly signal, so you'd have to check in every single hour on the hour, and it's very, very time consuming, whereas the swing trading is just you just need to check once per day. So once in a 24-hour period, just like Gil Blake would do. It's very, very simple, 5 to 10 minutes per day. And as you can see, the swing trading, so if you are just checking once per day, very low stress, just pick a time each day and do the same thing every day, then you're going to be up substantially more. Look at this is chain link, basic attention token, decreed, and then you look at how much you'd be making if you was actually chopping and changing your trading positions every single hour through the day. You actually make a lot less and have a lot more stress and a lot more work to actually do that. So it certainly pays just to check once per day. So this is how these signals work, is we just use the Heikin-Ashi strategy, and just like Gil Blake was saying, his mutual funds had an 83% chance of a uptick being followed by another price move in the same direction. And if the price was to move down, i.e. like a red candlestick, then there's an 83% probability that the price will move in the same direction. And that's exactly what we have here. So you've got Bitcoin, and you see it's turned from green to red, and it comes all the way down, lots and lots of red all the way down, and then it turns green for a while, and then red for a while, and green for a while. And my thinking was, what are the figures with Bitcoin and all the other cryptocurrencies? Which cryptocurrency actually gives you the best odds of picking the right direction? So once it changes from red to green and then green to red, what are the chances that the next candlestick is going to be in the same direction, so that we can find out which cryptocurrency is actually going to be the best and most profitable to trade. And then we can also add in the volatility as well, so we can see which ones actually move the most in a day, so that we can then choose for the signals which one to back. I hope you know what I'm talking about there. So what I did is I just got this really simple tally chart here. I don't know if you can see that. So this was for Bitcoin, and all I did is took a mark for if it was a consecutive signal. So if a green was followed by a green, followed by a green, it just get a mark for a consecutive. And then if there was a change in color, change in direction, I would just tick it there and just try and find out what the likelihood was each day. And looking here, we can see that consecutive candles for the last year's worth of data of Bitcoin is 280 days of consecutive candles, and only 85 for the reverse. So here we have a 77% chance that a green candlestick in Bitcoin would be followed by another green, and a red would be followed by another red. 77% chance. And yes, of course, Gil Blake's mutual funds, his boring old mutual funds, was that 83% probability, I think it was. And Bitcoin lagging behind there with just 77. But when you factor in the volatility, I believe we could make a lot more money with Bitcoin using this trading system. Now, all you have to do is just use those signals and just follow those every day. You should be doing pretty good. But we are going to be incorporating some more of Gil Blakes strategies into those signals to make them even more profitable as we go. And let me just explain a little bit about that. As the interview goes on in the book, he goes into more depth into his strategy and how it works and how he picks the best mutual fund, just like we want to pick the best, most profitable cryptocurrency on the day. He talks about this thing here. This is called General Binomial Probability Formula. It is quite an intense formula, but let me just break it down. All you need to do to understand this is imagine that you have a stack of coins, and each one of those coins is slightly weighted, giving it a higher probability that it will land on heads. So in this instance, we'll say 55% chance that if you flip just one coin, it will land on heads. However, if you flip 9 coins together, so say if you took a basket of 9 different cryptocurrencies, would the chance that you'd have more heads than tails still be 55%? The answer, no, because every single one of those coins has a 55% chance of landing on heads. So combined, it actually works out that they would have a 62% win ratio. And if you had 99 coins, that percentage of winning goes up to 75%. Using this same strategy in trading, it's quite easy to see how you could use this to, rather than just trade one currency at a time like Bitcoin, if you actually trade a whole basket of very good profitable coins that you've already pre-worked out, as we would do using these signals, where we know that they have a very high probability of one green candle being followed by another green and another green and another green, then it gives you a much higher probability of making substantial gains, particularly when you group those all in together and just buy them core currencies time and time again. I'm sure you would have noticed over on CoinMarketCap that when coins start to go bad, then the whole screen just turns red and everything is going downwards. Likewise, when the market's bullish and going up, basically everything's in the green, everything's going up. But right now, we are going to talk about this one here, the new calendar for 2020. So what we came up with is every single month it shows on there all the major events which are taking place. So this one here in January, we've got New Year's Day, obviously, and Bitcoin's 11th birthday, and also the timing of the launch of Ethereum 2.0. So that's going to be a very important day for trading Ethereum. And Digital Money Forum, the European Blockchain Conference, everything, every major event, every coin halving which is going on next year is all recorded. Everything we could find anyway at this time is all in this calendar. If you want to get yourself a calendar for 2020, now is the time. And what you will need to do in order to get one is come up here to Moocharoo.ninja, and we've got this promo link now in the top menu. Hit that button there, or link, and you'll come to this. This is the limited editions for all our Moocharoo Ninja stuff. So you can get the poster, that is this poster up here, the periodic table of cryptocurrencies, and get that with one of our calendars as well. And you can get all that for £25. However, if you are a Master Ninja, because we like to keep good care of you guys, we're actually giving you a very nice discount, and you can get both of these things. This is the 2019 calendar. I'm sorry, that's a poster, not a calendar. 2019 poster with the calendar, all for just £15, which includes worldwide shipping. So whether you live in Central Africa, Australia, New Zealand, South America, really doesn't matter. We'll just send it out. All shipping is included in that. And one of the things I really love about this poster is they're just a snapshot in time from the 1st of January, in this case 2019, where you can see all the prices of the top 118 coins from CoinMarketCap, and you can just remember this for the rest of your life. I actually want to get these put into some sort of glass frame and then just keep them for the rest of my life, so you can see this is Bitcoin at £3,765 or dollars. Can you imagine that? And you got EOS there, $2.61. Bitcoin Cash, 162, all of the prices, a snapshot in time, just to sort of reminisce and remember that stuff for the rest of your life. If you do go on to make millions trading in Bitcoin, then it's great to have something like that hanging up in your office all through next year as well. So great stuff if you are really interested in cryptocurrency and making money with this. And we've also got this here, so if you just want to buy just the poster on its own, you're not too fussed on the calendar. And I'll be honest, with the calendars, we do only have 100 calendars. So I know we have 660 plus Master Ninjas now, plus 4,200 just standard Crypto Ninjas here on the site. So 100 calendars isn't really enough to go around everyone, not for a long shot, but they were pretty expensive to have made. So we only got 100 this year. So if we do run out before you manage to get one, apologies for that, but you can just get a poster and have one of those. That'll be £9.50 and £19.50 if you just only want the calendar on its own, if you've already got the poster. because obviously you get the poster when you signed up. So if you signed up recently as a Master Ninja, then you've probably already got the poster, in which case you can just get the calendar on its own. So yeah, there you go. Just a little insight into what we're doing there with crypto signals. I'm sure you're all going to love that as we get into the new year. Plus, obviously, we've got the auto trading system that we're working on as well. All kinds of great stuff going on here. Please do let me know in those comments below your thoughts on all of this, and maybe some suggestions of what you would like to see us to build next and add into the tools here on Moocharoo Ninja. That's it for now, and I shall see you guys again next week.